Welcome back, I'm Paul.
And I'm Stephanie.
That's right, and this week, we're doing stuff.
Stephanie.
And Paul. Do stuff. This week we're doing 5 weird things we found in our house. Basically, every time you watch a video, you invite us into your homes. And because of that, we're going to invite you into our home, and that's my awkward intro. So we got a basket full of stuff that we've had and found around the house. We're doing 5 things today because we're going to do more of these videos because we have a lot of really weird things to show you. So we're just going to do sets of 5. So contain the weirdness into small packages. So we're going to get started. Do you want to grab the first weird thing?
I suppose.
Or you want me to grab the first weird thing? It's your weird thing.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's kind of embarrassing.
Why is it embarrassing? I know why it's embarrassing. Why is it embarrassing? It's definitely embarrassing. Why is it embarrassing?
It's embarrassing because of what it is. And why do I have it?
I don't know why you have it, but we're going to talk about that. Go ahead, grab it.
Well, it doesn't look like what it's supposed to be. I haven't opened it yet since I ordered it. It came to me like this.
And what are they?
Underwear.
Okay.
And I ordered it from Gap. And I'm not even joking, I ordered a medium small. This is not a medium small.
No. No.
These wouldn't even fit me, I don't think.
Absolutely not.
They are the wrong color.
I think I can fit most of me through one leg hole.
I think so. They're the wrong color and the wrong size. We're gonna find out what size they actually are.
Let's get in there. I want to piece this. I want to see if I can actually fit all of me through one leg hole. So.
But since there's no returns on underwear.
Those are really big. I don't know if they look big to you, but they are really big. You've got to get a look. I don't even know how to put those into perspective. I'm gonna try to put them into perspective with my body.
Careful.
They're actually almost not as big as I thought they were, but they are big enough that I fit entirely into one leg hole. I fit entirely into one leg hole of these underwear, okay?
I'm pretty sure they mislabeled them and decided that...
Yeah. They're really big. They're really, really big.
You could fit 2 whole people in there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Alright. Perfect. They're not too big, they're just a new fashion statement. We can have those man-pedo things. What did we have earlier in the year? What were those Zumba, Zomba...
Oh, what were they called?
Those jumper things, those romper...
Rompers.
I'm so close.
Rompers.
No, but yeah.
Male rompers.
Yeah, but what were they called?
That's
Rompims? The male rompers. If they can have male rompers, I'm starting this up. There we go. Alright, what's our next thing? What's our next weirdness?
Yours.
This is a board game. I don't even know where to begin with this. When I first got this, I found it in a pawn shop. When I first got this, though, I just got it because it was really, really random, and the box stood out because if you look at the box, it lacks absolutely any sign that it was ever intended for retail sale. It was never, this thing was never officially in existence, really. It doesn't even tell you who made it or anything, so it was really weird, so I wanted to get my hands on it. And at the time, I Googled it, obviously, and tried to figure out where this thing came from, what its purpose was, so before I went ahead and opened it.
What else are you supposed to do with it?
Well, yeah, and like if it was like valuable or something, I didn't want to open it or anything like that. And at that time, there was virtually no information on it whatsoever. And I Googled it again, and now there is a little bit more.
Yeah, because you found a website, right?
Yeah. Okay, so I found this website. And it has this Ken Kuhlman's name, and I swear I came across him when I first got the game, because it was on his Facebook profile or something. So apparently, according to this website that's now in existence, again, this wasn't here, I swear this wasn't here when I first got the game. Apparently now it's an agency-themed Monopoly game. But obviously, and you can see right there that it's really definitely 100% a rip-off of Monopoly. So I don't, and being that it's so completely anonymous and stuff, it just seems like there's something really bizarre about this game. Like, I feel like Parker Brothers, I think they own Monopoly, I feel like Parker Brothers would like have something to say about this almost if it was mass-produced. It's because it's such a blatant rip-off of Monopoly. And
mass-produced. It's called Massopoly.
It's called Massopoly, right? And it says critical mass since 1996. So I don't know if they've been making it since 1996, but it is weird. It's just weird. It's plainly weird. So I wanted to share that with you guys because it's really bizarre. And I don't know what to make of it, and I'll continue to try to get more information on it. But now that I've seen that it's kind of available for sale on eBay and that kind of stuff and a couple other places, I might rip this puppy open, and if I do, I think that maybe that'll be a video. I think maybe we'll make a video of me ripping this open and looking inside. So if you're interested, let us know in the comments down below.
Maybe we'll try playing it.
Maybe we'll try playing it, but it's Monopoly, so let us know in the comments below if you want to watch an 8-hour video of us playing Monopoly. Alright, so what do we got next?
Another one of you.
Oh, this is mine again?
Yeah, this is another one of your
I got a lot of
things.
weird things.
Yeah.
I got a lot of weird things. The one after that's kind of ours, I think. And then,
but it's...
And then the last weird thing we have is really weird, and that's yours, so stick around for that. So the next weird thing we have is mine, apparently.
I'll hold it up and you can explain.
Will you? Okay. If you don't know who Mikhail Baryshnikov is, you're probably not alone. He's a Russian dancer and choreographer and just all around like crazy, wild entertainer, Russian Michael Flaherty, Florida the Dance kind of guy. I don't know, dancing is my world, no offense to anybody if it is. This sweater belongs to Mikhail Baryshnikov. There's a pretty solid story of how this thing came into my possession and my family's possession, because actually it was kind of came down through my family by like a generation or so. But there's a pretty solid story of how this thing came into our possession. I'm not going to get into all that, but I wanted to put this in the video because it's been a lot of years that I've had this thing. So I wanted to put this in the video because Mikhail Baryshnikov, if you want your sweater back, please comment on this video, send us a message. We'll get it back to you. I have a fantasy where I like to imagine that this was his only sweater and he's out there somewhere and he's cold, he's been frozen for like the last 60 years.
Cold.
Yeah. I'm always cold. So, Mikhail Baryshnikov, if you want your sweater back, I have your sweater. Apparently, I have it on good word, so that's a really weird thing that I keep around for no reason, literally so I can tell random people like you guys that I have Mikhail Baryshnikov's sweater, and maybe, just maybe, I think a part of me harbors a faint hope that maybe one day it'll just happen that I run into him and I can be like, I have your sweater. I don't know why I would want that to happen, I'm just weird. I crave validation, YouTube.
Well, he does live in North America now, doesn't he?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I know so little about this man for somebody whose clothes I have in my house.
Well, wasn't he like disowned by Russia?
Yeah, he was. He was actually. You're totally right. Yeah, actually, there is a lot of story behind him. He defected. That's what you call it. He defected to North America from Russia, publicly on television, and it was quite a big deal at the time. I probably could have talked about that a little bit more in this.
On June 29, 1974, while on tour in Canada, Baryshnikov orchestrated a drama far more sensational than any of the dances he performed on stage. After the final show of the tour, he slipped away, went out of the back door of the theater, hopped in a getaway car, never to dance for Russia again.
What's next?
Just so everyone knows, we're not alcoholics at all.
Well, actually, so little so, in fact, that we left a bottle of Urban Mist in the freezer about... Oh my god. Oh, we moved with this! Yeah, we moved with this. How long ago?
Almost
4 years ago? We left a bottle of Urban Mist in the freezer. And, it froze solid, and the glass shattered. As like, if you've ever frozen a wine bottle, you know how this goes. The product inside expands and it'll like crack the glass because it's just science and stuff. So anyways, so it like broke the glass and shattered it and everything. So I took it out of the freezer really carefully, but because it was frozen, all the glass stayed in one place. Then we left it in the sink to thaw out, because what else do you do with a, you know, viable arsenal of shrapnel, glass, and ice and everything?
It's
so
not drinkable.
It's not drinkable, and it's not movable really per se. Like, I'm not just gonna run under water and let glass fall over. So anyways, we just left it sit in the sink to thaw out. Well, as it thawed out, because of all of the damage to it and everything, it began to drain the wine out, so it slowly started to empty. So what was left behind was this broken bottle that was still in perfect tact. So you can see, like, it's shattered, and it's a little bit dirty at the moment, my bad, but it's completely broken into about 1 million pieces. And I took it and I ran some crazy glue over it, because it was the only thing I could do kind of in a pinch. If I got to do this again, I might do it differently. But I ran some crazy glue over it and stuff, and what we have is just a broken bottle.
Yep.
That's perfectly held together and survived a move until I drop it and it doesn't survive this YouTube video.
He won't do that.
Okay, next weird thing. Okay, before we get to what is next, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so that you never miss a video. And now, on to our last weird thing. And it's really weird. You might remember this was a fad a few years back. Shrunken chip eggs. People were making jewelry out of these things and keychains and...
I didn't know. I must have been like so out of trend because I had no idea. He introduced me to it.
That was a mistake. So, you took to collecting Dorito bags how long ago?
It's been about 4 years.
And there's a lot more than what you see here. Hang on. So, you'll see here, these are all Doritos bags that are one day going to be shrunken down, apparently.
I will, I promise. We can do a video on it.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna do then. There's gonna be a future video. We're gonna shrink down what is probably about 60 bags of Doritos. I don't know if it looked like a lot to you guys, but there's a lot of bags of Doritos there. That's more empty bags of Doritos than the average person has in their home.
I don't have a problem. Not at all.
Alright, well that's about it.
Yep.
I have a problem? Yeah? You have no proof. Okay, so I wore underwear on my upper body for women's underwear on my upper, like a toga. Okay.
Soda.
Anyways, that's all for us. So make sure you watch our other videos. Make sure you hit subscribe down below. And make sure you watch our other videos. Bye!
See you later. Just so everyone knows, we're not alcoholics.